Hello, my name's Therese Connor and I'm the Deputy Principal here at Nowra Anglican College, and I focus on learning and teaching throughout the school. Here at Nowra Anglican College, we do focus on content and building knowledge in all our students, but we also focus very much on the attitudes and the behaviours that underpin great learners. As educators here at NAC, we are constantly looking at how we can get better at what we do. We look at how we can grow and how we can learn, and we look to provide the best opportunities for every child in our school to build their learning muscles. We call this building learning power. Building learning power is all about building attributes and behaviours within students so that they actually can go out into an ever-changing world and not only survive, but to flourish and thrive. So what we will do is we will teach children how to collaborate with the world. Not just use the words, but actually teach them the skills that actually make them great collaborators and allow them to put it into practice so that they can practice those skills over and over again until they become a habit. It becomes part of their character, it becomes part of who they are. Often when we're learning, we're faced with challenges. If we already know something, then we're not learning something. We have what we call a learning pit, and sometimes with our learning we are struggling, we are rolling along, it gets hard and we fall down into the pit. When we fall down into the pit down here, sometimes it can feel that it's too difficult. By building our learning behaviours and by strengthening those muscles, then we can teach children how to not give up, how to look at alternative ways to get up to the top of it. We can get children to be turning around and thinking about who can help me. Our job as educators isn't to come down to the bottom of that pit and put them on the back of us and carry them up, because then we're doing the work and the learner does the work. Our job as educators is to throw down the lifeline, throw that ladder down, or throw a rope down, which will actually enable them, help them to climb up that pit. By giving our students the tools and the strategies of how to solve problems, we are equipping them to feel success. By doing that consistently over time, over and over again, our students then know how to do it eventually independently. So when they do fall down into an area where they have a problem that is a difficult problem to solve, or they're in uncertain times, they then have a whole toolbox full of strategies and tools that enable them to reach success. And that may be collaborating. That may be getting somebody else to help them to do that. That may be actually sitting there revising what worked, what didn't work, what do I need so that I can feel success. So we use this analogy of the learning pit, that this is a great place to be. And as educators, we will always enable you to walk with us so you learn and grow. To develop reasoning is actually a really hard thing to do. We make the assumption that children can do it automatically, but not everyone can. And even those children that can, our aim is to actually build it deeper, add more rigor, so it actually becomes a natural thing that they do. For example, in a mathematics lesson, you might be teaching children how to solve a problem that's in real life. Instead of just teaching them the process, here at Nowra Anglican College, we actually teach them the explicit tools that will allow them to develop their reasoning habits. For example, it might be guess and check. It might be substituting. Did that work? No, it didn't. How do I know it didn't work? How do I come back and check it? Who can help me? What can I do when I don't know how to do something? We make assumptions. Here at Nowra Anglican College, we don't just make assumptions, we explicitly teach them the behaviours and the learning skills to build those muscles so that they can become powerful learners now, the whole time they're at school, and forever in their lives. Our teachers are on that road of continuous improvement. As educators, we look at what's working, what's not working, and how do we make it even better. So we don't sit on our morals, we always look at continuous improvement. And we demand that from our students. We look at our students and think we've mastered this, so how can we just push them? How can we stretch them to the next level to keep the challenge there so they're constantly inquiring, constantly learning and constantly trying to find things out. How's school different? We used to just sit there and we would be told, this is how you do this maths problem. Here's the process. When you multiply two fractions together, you just multiply the top, multiply the bottom. Here at Nowra Anglican College, we actually will put that problem in front of them and let them grapple with it. Let them sit in an area of uncertainty, in an area of challenge where they have to be resourceful and seek assistance. Don't give them the answer, question, probe, guide, and teach them how to do that. And eventually they'll be working with you. The satisfaction levels are through the roof. The enjoyment levels are through the roof. The engagement, the motivation are strong, happy, healthy students that love learning.